In this video, we are going to learn active and passive voice. First, let us know what is voice. Voice is a form of verb. We've already learned that there are two forms of verbs. They are the active form of verb and the passive form of verb. Here we are going to transform the sentences from passive to active, active to passive. Here we have to remember one thing, that when we transform a sentence from active to passive or passive to active, there is a change in the structure but not in meaning. The passive verb has a different structure. We use a be form and the third form of verb in the passive verb. If the active verb is in V1, we use is, am, are. If it is in V2, we use was, were. If it is in V3, we use been. If it is in V1 plus ing, we use being as be forms in the passive voice. But the main verb must be in the third form in the passive voice. Here we are going to learn active voice. If you look at the sentence in the active voice, the subject is active and does something. Generally, we use the sentence in the active voice to emphasize the importance of the doer of the action in the sentence. We can write sentences by using all 12 tenses in the active voice. Now let's have a look at the examples. The fan is rotating. Chandu has read that book. Abhi finished his homework. Lavanya sings songs. In all the 4 sentences, the subjects are active and they are doing something on their objects. The second one is the passive voice. If you look at the sentence in the passive voice, the subject is not active and does nothing. It allows the object to do something upon it. It is used to emphasize the action and the receiver of the action in the sentence. We can write sentences by using only 8 tenses in the passive voice. Let's have a look at the examples. The fan is repaired by me. The book has been read by Chandu. Homework was finished by Abhi. Songs are sung by Lavanya. If you look at the subjects in the 4 sentences, they are not active. They allow the object to do something upon the subjects. That's why these all are called passive sentences. Let's have a look at the rules to transform a sentence from active to passive. First, we have to identify the subject, verb, objects and complement of the given active sentence. After that, the object of the active sentence should be placed in the subject place of the passive sentence. Rule number 2. The active verb form should be written as the passive verb form. How can we write the passive verb? Here, the rule that should be remembered is, in the passive voice, the main verb must be in the third form. It is preceded by a be form. We have 8 be forms: is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being. If we have V1 in the active sentence, we use is, am, are as be forms in the passive sentence. If we have V2 in the active sentence, we use was, were as be forms in the passive sentence. If we have ing form of verb in the active sentence, we use being in the passive sentence. If we have V3 verb in the active sentence, We use been as the be form in the passive sentence. In the passive voice, all the main verbs should be in the third form. Let's go to the third rule. The subject of the active sentence should be placed in the object place of the passive sentence preceded by the preposition. If the active sentence has two subjects, one of the subjects should be placed after the verb. The complement part of the sentence should be written at the end of the passive sentence. Now let's have a look at transforming sentences from active to passive. The villagers saved many passengers. Many passengers can be written as the subject. The villagers can be written as the object with by. Saved is the second form of verb. So use was or were as be forms. The third form verb of the saved. Then the answer is many passengers were saved by the village. Look at the second sentence. Basha teaches us English. Here we have two objects. You can write with any of the objects. So we can start the sentence with the first object, we. What is the verb? Teaches. It is the first form. So we use is, am, are as be forms. So we are. The third form of a verb of teach, taught. We are taught. The second object can be written next to the verb, English. Now the subject as the object of the passive sentence, by Basha. We are taught English by Basha. Look at the third sentence. S.P. Balu is singing a nice song. The object as the subject, a nice song, is. Add a suitable be form. The verb is ing. So we can use being as the be form. A nice song is being. The third form of the verb. Sung is the third form. Now write the subject of the active sentence as the object with by S.P. Balu. Then the answer is a nice song is being sung by S.P. Balu. Fourth one. They were helping orphans. Orphans were being helped by them. Here the main verb is ing. That's why we use being as the be form. He has broken the glass. The glass has been broken by him. Here the main verb is V3. That's why we use been as the be form. Abhi will write a letter. A letter will be written by Abhi. Here there is a modal will. That's why we use be as the be form. Here we have to remember one rule. In the passive voice, the main verb must be in the third form. Whatever the form, it might be in the active voice.